Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am here with another plan with me. This time I'm actually getting this done actually quite a ways ahead of time, and a lot of that is because we're in the middle of a move. So I kind of want to show you how things are going for this week in my kids' memory keeping. Obviously I still have the second half, but you know, with things happening, I am going to have to just kind of modify and stuff. So I've been waiting to use this kit. I wanted to use it in my everyday planner, but then, you know, it was like May the 4th is also on whatchamacallit, the week of Cinco de Mayo. And so I was like, okay. So I was like, you know what, I'll just leave this to my 52 weeks planner. So I'm pulling out a foil that I have from Caress Press. Came in one of the mystery kits a while ago, and it's kind of like this gold hollow, and I was like, well, that'll be perfect, that'll work well. So I am going to kind of go through this as quickly as I can. There's not going to be a lot going on in terms of like everything for the kids. So this is going to be an interesting spread at the end of it. And I'm always laying things down crooked. I don't know if I should do the other. Should I do... I think I might just commit to doing it. Like, would that look too weird? You know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to put it down here. Well, the whole point of this is to use up our foil, right? That's the one of the whole reasons why I decided to do this. Use up the dang foil. That's all I'm wanting to do. Use it up. I buy it, might as well use it. Doesn't matter if it looks perfect or anything like that. So, okay. So yeah, this is, I'm definitely going to, I'm gonna kind of work from the bottom up in many ways, because I am gonna try and utilize as much of this kit as possible. Might go with like a no white space spread in this. I don't know. I do have the bougie boxes, but you know what? This kind of confetti would not bother me on top of things. So I'm almost thinking of holding it off for like another spread. In fact, I'm going to just set it off to the side, and I think that's what I'm going to do. And stuff, because I'm gonna use it. Gonna use it. So all right, very, very busy week, but I will track a lot of these things. So, all right, let's move on to the glitter headers, because I don't, yeah, most definitely glitter headers. Definitely want the glitter. So this week will be nothing but packing and moving stuff from one house to another, which is fine. Hopefully by the time this video goes up, we are actually like unpacking and really getting things situated. That's my goal. That's what I hope for. But you know, it's also life, and life can happen. That it sure can. So we're gonna get this all situated here, and once again, I will probably say it during every video, I'm going to foil as I go. Why? Because that just seems to be the best way to ensure that I don't miss out on anything. Because we all know that I get into my mode and get going with like everything that I'm doing. Plus these headers are like super adorable in like this bright like star. Anyways, I did at one point have some foil items in my shop and whatnot, but I think it's so pretty. I think it just adds another layer of dimension to the spreads. But those of you that do this in-house and stuff, major props to you, because I know what this can be like and stuff, and you're a rock star in my book, because I don't have the patience for it. At the beginning of this project, I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna use nothing but my Rose Colored Days subscription, like when she had all of her foiled subscription stuff going on. I'm like, that's what I'll use. I won't need to buy any foil, this, that, and the other. Yeah, I was seriously dead wrong. Okay, so we are gonna use this box up here. I feel like this is just very apropos to the week that is probably going to happen. And we will do something that kind of goes around it. But I am going to put the one with the calendar on May the 4th. I don't know. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll put it down here, because I really like the rest of these. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it down on the bottom just to mark that it is the week of May the 4th. We know that I don't really do a sidebar anyway, so it's not like anything is missing here. And that is where I think I'm going to bring in one of these boxes. I know these are bougie boxes. I know they go or foiled underlays. I don't like to use them. I did that this last week. Oh yeah, I like that so much better. See, I did it this last week. I don't like it. It is not my cup of tea. It's not what I do, and stuff. Okay, I am gonna pull out my calendar here real quick. So yeah, the 2nd. Okay, I knew that. But I have these foiled date dots, and I'm gonna use these for sure on here. But yeah, I'm just not a bougie box person, and I think that's completely fine. I think when it comes to foil, you do what makes you happy. Now, I watch videos of people do it all the time, and I'm like, that looks so good. It looks so pretty. And then I try to do it, and I'm like, why does this look like a jangled mess of just muck? Clearly, I am not meant for this. And you know what? I'm okay with that, because you know what I can do? I can put headers down, and I can put foiled full boxes, and clearly I might need some help with the washi, but I think I have some of the other aspects down, and I am completely fine with not being able to make bougie boxes look good. There are plenty of other people out there who make it look super good, and I'm going to give them all the props in the world. They can take that one. So I'm just happy that I have enough foil to really get me through this entire project. I mean, I didn't think I was going to have enough foil, and like I said, I was going to just use only my Rose Colored Days subscription foils, but sometimes I pull out the kit and I'm like, I have nothing to match it. It just doesn't work. But you know, I have subscriptions to Caress Press, and her subs come with foil, and I know I'm not always going to use foil with her kits, so I just go through, and that's actually where I found this one. I was going through my Caress Press stash and found the foil, and I was like, this is going to look really good with this. Like, this is the color I need. And it wasn't the color that I had in a full set of stuff from Rose Colored Days. So, but definitely learning some things in all of this. Okay. Do I need we are gonna have a lot of like Netflix binges this week. I'm confident of it. Okay, I think I want to do something a little different. When was the last time I did my boxes in order? Okay, it was this day, and not When was the last time before then? Because I don't want to do it too many times. Yeah, I clearly love to stagger. Okay, we haven't done it in a while, so that's what we're gonna actually do. And you know what? We are gonna make it like I have been doing in my spreads, in my, I'll call them my Monday videos, even though they don't always go on Mondays. We'll kind of do this. We're going to kind of do our top 3, because there are going to be a lot of the things that the kids are going to have to help with, more so than what they do on a normal day-to-day basis. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like currently right now while I'm filming this, they are packing up the game room. They're the ones in charge. Like they're the ones that play the games. They're going to be the ones in charge of packing it. Whoa, that went down kind of violently. So that's what they're doing right now. And that's one to, you know, and I will definitely go in and check on this one, but it's one to ensure that they're packing, you know, they get some packing experience, but 2, they also remember where they're putting stuff. That's the thing that I need them to remember, is that, you know, there are these things that, you know, require you to remember where you put things. So, okay, and then we'll put glitter header, and then we'll do the full boxes. I think that's, I'm gonna really kind of make it my Monday video, and stuff. And I'm gonna have to carry my pen and ink planner around with me everywhere so I can jot down little notes, because there's actually probably going to be a couple of days that I'm not even able to touch the planners, these planners, because they'll be in boxes and we'll be, you know, unpacking things and stuff. So I'm going to carry my pen and ink planner around with me a lot this next week so that I don't forget anything, like any cute memories or anything like that. Because that would be sad. That would be sad. So the other thing, and as I'm just remembering, is I need to get our list together for some items. I have failed to do that just because I've been pulled in so many other directions. Will I ever buy a house while trying to, without taking some vacation time? You know, probably not, because I will say that I have, well, one, I mean, honestly, it kind of has taught me even more how to prioritize my time. So I am not a time blocker. I got into this conversation with one of my friends, you know, a fellow planner friend, and we were talking about how, like, the people who time block, like, our brains don't work that way. And we were talking about, you know, how we go about our business. And I'm very, very task oriented. So what that means is if I start a task, I usually cannot go on to something else until I have completed that task. And it drives my husband nuts. Because then he's like, well, you didn't get all this other stuff done. And I'm like, but I wouldn't have gotten it done in the first place, because when you time block, that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get a project done. In fact, I would rather focus on just the sole project and make sure that it gets done, instead of just working on a little bit of it and coming back to it at a later time and kind of having to give myself a recap. You know, it's kind of like when those whatchamacallit, the season ends at like a TV series, right? Ends in like November, and you get ready for all of the Christmas stuff, and then you have to do like this huge recap in January when the series comes back on, because you can't remember what happened. That's kind of how I feel about tasks. If I don't get it done, I have to give myself like a recap, and then I feel like I've wasted time. Am I saying that this is the only way that you can do things? Oh, heck no. By all means, I know some very successful people who are really great at time blocking, and they run, that's what works for their brain. But I don't operate that way. I'm a very task-oriented person. If I start something, it's got to be finished. It used to drive my mother insane growing up, because she would start a puzzle, and she loved doing puzzles and I love doing puzzles, but she would start a puzzle, but then she would have to stop because, you know, she's a mom and she has to go take care of things, right? And I would jump in because, you know, I'm a teenager with very little responsibilities, or I've gotten all my responsibilities done and waiting on her to finish her stuff to take me to dance class or something like that, right? And so I would jump in her spot and I would just sit here and I'd do these puzzles, and she would come downstairs like later that evening, and the puzzle has been completely almost completed, and she would get so frustrated. She's like, "Stop touching my puzzles." And I'm like, "Well, don't leave them out, finish them." And she's like, "Are you kidding me?" And now that I'm a mom and stuff, I'm like, you know what, that was really kind of rude of me to do, because she had other responsibilities she was taking care of, and I literally was just like, sucks to be you, I'm taking over these puzzles. So, you know, Mom, if you're watching, sorry, I used to do that. However, it did really make me a good puzzle solver person. Like, I'm really good at problem solving. So thank you for letting me keep doing it. But I'm on like a full different tangent. So tasks have to be done, and when it comes to obviously moving, I have a lot of tasks, and especially when it comes to like setting up the office again, I just can't let it go and do only some of it. It's gonna have to be done pretty quickly in the day. Okay, we are going to put this in between these two here, because I feel like this is the perfect area for a weekend banner with all of this. Okay, but yeah, so pen and ink planner with me all the time, because I am going to need to ensure that that we are not forgetting things. Sorry, I looked at this. I am so confident I do not have this color in my substash. I am actually going to look. Oh, I'm pretty positive. I mean, that's probably as close as we're gonna get. Oh man. So I was thinking of doing the sticky notes like I've done, but ooh, that's pretty darn close. That's really, really close too. Maybe I do. Can I get away? Can I get away with this color? Oh, you're not even seeing this color right here to be for this color. That's the color I'm looking at. Okay, you know what? No. I pulled that out, and that is just, that's a no-go. Okay, so that's 2019, 2020. Let's see, let's pull out 2021s. Yeah, I don't think I have a color. Yeah, I mean, I don't even think this color is gonna be. I mean, that's probably, no. Yeah, I don't have that color. Wow, guys, we have come across a come on, let's get back in. We have come across a color I cannot match with my functional sub. It's a really dark color though, you guys. So like, give me that. Ooh, that is even closer. Okay, I need to pull up a like actual. We found it. This is gonna be perfect. I got it. See? I was scared. I'll be honest, you guys. I was scared there for a minute because, you know, we do talk about how you're going to be able to match just about every single thing. And then I come across this and I don't have it. I was like, oh, I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared here. So, okay. Like I said, we're just going to kind of do this how I have been doing my spreads in my everyday planner. Technically, I would say that it's my shop planner because that's really all that I put in there is the stuff that I obviously don't mind sharing on social media and stuff. You know, things that are not so secret and everything. So, yeah, that's a pretty gosh darn close color without it being that color. Whew. Yeah, I was scared for a minute. I will be completely honest. I was scared for a minute. I was like, how am I going to pull this one off? I'm not going to be able to pull it off. Dang it. Okay, so let's open it up and let's see what we got going on. How much space do I have? I don't even know how much space I have. I am going to put these guys down here. What they're going to be for at this point, I'm not entirely sure. I really am just trying to fill up space and everything. That did not want to lay down correctly. I'm trying to prevent it from. And you know, I said that I was going to foil as I go, and I foiled the headers, but I clearly did not listen to my advice when it came to the full boxes. We're going to get them at the end. That's just going to be the end of it right now. See? How many weeks am I into this project? Jeez, we're already planning May, so quite a few weeks, at least 16 weeks into this project, albeit, you know, there was some time in February that we definitely had to take off because we were sick, so I don't really count that. So we're right at roughly about 16 weeks into this project, and I still have not figured out it. I won't figure it out until November, you guys. That's just gonna be it. It's just gonna be November, and we're just gonna have to deal with that. That's just gonna be how it is. Okay. Yeah. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna do these guys. I'm gonna put them down. Like I said, I want to do as much like no white space as I possibly can. Obviously, there's gonna be a little bit of white space because I'm not a true no white space planner, but I think this will work out very well. And yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna go grid, line, and then grid. I like that. Perfect. Okay, so now we need to decide what to put in between there, because am I out of headers? I am out of headers, so I don't have any more headers. So what am I gonna put in there? You know what? We're just gonna do this. We're just gonna they're here, might as well use them. And then I will foil the full boxes and we will get on to the sidebar. I'm probably gonna pull in some of this deco. I think that would be fun to do, especially on these boxes here. So yeah. And really honestly, what's going to end up going under this header, especially on like a Friday night, it's going to be movie night. So like, let's just make sure we've got that. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and put down some of the things that I know are going to be happening. So I know it's going to be movie night. And we're just going to put that right in there. Okay. I don't have to worry about payday. We always do family time again on Saturday. I mean, technically we do it every night, but I am just going to put some of these down because there are definite things that are going to be happening. And I am going to put this one down here. I don't know if it's technically going to be a cleaning day, but it might. I do know on Monday the kids are going to have to help run errands. So like I said, these are all things that they will be doing that I know of. Okay. I'm completely fine with all of this, but I am going to use some of the deco. I want to use some of the deco in these boxes because I think they're just perfection. And when was the last time you ever saw me use deco from my own kit? I mean, let's be real here, okay? So I'm just doing some of these in here. Okay. Full boxes. We need to foil the full boxes. If I can pick this stuff up. Okay. Well, that one is clearly the weekend one. So, yes. This is absolutely gorgeous and stunning, and I love it. I am here for it. Ooh, although... Okay. This would be cool on that side as well. Nah. I like it. I like this one. I like this one the best. I'll do these here. Oh, it's gonna look so good, you guys. I'm super excited. I actually have another themed kit like this that I will actually be using for the following week. I just need to... Oops, that was supposed to go there. Well, that is usually when you lay down foil, you lay it down, you're committing to it. That's just kind of how that one rolls. So, I'm going to be using another one of these themed kits like this for the following week because, well, why not, right? Why the heck not? But I definitely wanted to use this one. I knew it from the minute I had created it that I wanted to use it. So yeah. Okay. Sidebar, and then we are done. Which is funny because I don't... Oh, I've got the bow headers. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But I don't know if I'm gonna need... I need to see... Okay, so I do know that we want to do shenanigans. Do I want to do a glitter header? Yes, I do. I do. I want to do a glitter header. So we'll figure out how to do this. Sidebar might have to be spaced out, but we have this little... Oops, drop that. I'm just trying to foil everything I possibly can foil. So, I have those. And then, yeah, let's do shenanigans. Because, let's face it, there's going to be something that happens every single day that we're just going to be like, what? What? Really? Because that's what happens when you move. That's just the end of it. Okay, so there's that. Yeah, let's do a glitter header down here as well. I don't need to use any habit trackers because there ain't going to be anything I track this week as far as habits. Do the kids eat? Check. Did they survive? Check. Like, that is going to be the extent of... I mean, technically, I could put that for them, right? Kids survive. Kids wake up. Kids, you know, take a snack. Take a nap. I mean, well, I don't have young kids anymore, so I don't need to worry about that too much. Okay, one more glitter header. And then we got to figure out what to do with this space. So sidebar is always the hardest for me not only like planning wise, but also spatially. It's one of the hardest things for me to, and I don't normally have a problem with it. So, let's go important. I think, let's see, what was something important that happened this week? Ooh, and can I fit in? I might do a habit tracker just to fit in this space. Let's see. Well, I don't think you could really get more perfect than that, honestly. I mean, there's a little bit of white space, but I am not gonna stress about that one. That was way too simple. Okay, let me open it up and let me zoom out just a little bit. Perfect. And we will, what is it? Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah. I love it. I love it. It's going to be perfect. So this one will definitely be a lot of things that I'm just like putting in. And hopefully it doesn't take too long to unpack everything. So if you enjoyed this video, everything can be found in the description box below. Kit is from my shop. The foil was from Caress Press. Tweezers from Perfect Prints Co. And yeah. So if you liked it, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. You've hit that notification bell. And if you feel so inclined to do so, please leave me a comment down below. How'd you enjoy it? Are you enjoying the whole foiling aspect? Are you getting enticed to use your own foil stash? All that fun stuff. And yeah, as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay safe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye now.